Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Easter Sunday stream. And I've been hearing some blasphemy. In my short time covering eFootball, I've already lost one person, which sounds like I'm lucky to have lost him because he went off the freaking rails. And, he went off the rails because he said, I liked you because you spoke out against all the BS in this game. And now you're doing it. You're doing all the meta stuff. I'm like, what? What am I doing wrong? Curlers and CURLER. Well, I've had CURLER since like day one. Never once was anybody saying nothing because I never went and built them and just put all jumping, all heading. I have all three levels of freaking double touch on them for a reason. I literally use him back to goal as a target man. Not once did anybody say something, so I'm pretty sure I beat this person because he was so like specific. And I remember someone in particular was a pretty decent player, but I ended up, beating him pretty good. And I remember I did get a couple CURLER goals and a couple David Villa goals. Beauties too. But never once did I play this game and say, and if he's like, I followed the channel, all the stuff, and now you're doing what you were saying you weren't going to do or something. It's like I was constantly complaining about everyone just rushing and then through ball, rushing and then through ball. And as a matter of fact, I said these players don't even have other buttons besides R1, X, and triangle. That has nothing to do with curlers. And never once did anybody come back at me and say, you're wrong, man. That stuff's not the problem. It's curlers or anything like that. Now, I did see some of the complaints with CURLER, but again, never once did I just beat people going, CURLER. Both CURLER and David Villa can be defended easily. Man mark them or just make sure you don't let them get shots off. I mean, that's my take. I'm not. You want to say the shots are broken? I mean, they do go in a lot. However, never once did I personally, like this person was saying, like you spoke out against all this stuff. Now you're doing it. No way. Never once did I say curlers are trash. Curlers are no skill. I never once even talked about curlers. Never once did I even talk about curlers. Even when I got Messi and David Villa, I didn't even start David Villa at first. I went down the list. I went for one of three advanced strikers. And then I realized that for heading-wise, Torres could be a great sub for CURLER. And I ended up going deep for him. But I got Suarez and David Villa in a double early. And I went for Suarez first. But David Villa ended up being 100 million times better. And not just for his curler. He just feels better on the ball. He's better overall. And his curler is sick. But come on, man. Now, as I get up, let's see. If I'm all of a sudden playing and somehow it's like UFL where they just have a tactic where somehow they can get the ball and you can't tackle them and they're just curler. Then I'll agree with you. But I have not seen that to this point. Go back and look through all of my content. Never once did I have an issue with curlers. So that's kind of crazy to me. Sounds like players aren't defending very well. And, they're getting mad about it. I don't know. It's only been two people, so. But nonetheless, I think it's worth talking about because I did hear about blitz curlers being broken, but then I heard they nerfed them. And then I don't know if they buffed them again or if they never really nerfed them. David Villa is my first ever guy with a blitz curler. Right, and I'll tell you what, Messi's curlers are just about as dangerous. The Messi that I went and got, so. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see. But this person, I'll even shout them out on here. This person's name is. Let's see. Admin. Oh, he. Admin into H something. Let's look to see some of his comments just to see if he's a troll or not. He's never said one thing. Dude, he just joined a week ago. See, so this is a troll. This is a troll. I used to really enjoy your content, so then why'd you only join a week ago? And it shows because he doesn't. He's like, your approach felt fresh, felt like you stood against the meta rats and tried different stuff, but that didn't last long. Now it's all about CURLER and Via. Bro, I've had CURLER since day one. Never once has anybody came to me and said, dude, you just try to use CURLER. And until this person, no one once ever saw. I don't know. Sounds like I think I did beat this player because he got real specific. And then I said, you sound confused on what the meta is. Never once did I ever look and say the meta in eFootball is get curlers, shoot curlers. The meta in eFootball is cross the CURLER. Every time, in my opinion, stayed the same. Every player that I played against did the same thing. Rush you, play through ball. Rush you, play through ball. Put pressure on you, play through ball. That was it. Pressure, through ball, pressure. That was the entirety of their arsenal. Pressure, through ball, pressure. They would play 100 bad passes in a row. All of a sudden, it would just take that one time where they rushed you, got you before you could play a pass, and then boom, play that killer through ball or 2 or 3 in a row. And then maybe even you intercepted it, but they ran at you so fast that you couldn't get off your foot, they would steal it and score. Never one time was I like, man, this stupid broken meta because of a curler. Right? Never. Not even once. Or even CURLER. Or even CURLER. In fact, my CURLER misses plenty. My CURLER can get marked out of the game plenty. And never once did I do that either. I talked about that stupid meta where that medicine guy, Medicina or whatever, did it and kind of made it popular. Where he had like 3 left wingers, overloaded the one side, and just literally got the ball played out left, cross. Got the ball played out left, cross. Yes, I don't know. It was very interesting. So that's my take. You guys let me know your take on it. I'm definitely not changing how I play because I truly, to the core, think this person is wrong. But I'd love to hear what your guys' take on it is. What's up, Valley? All right, let me get rid of this OJ. Then we'll get into it. So I think in that case, one of 2 things happened. This dude joined the channel, and then I beat him. He might have stream sniped me, then I beat him. I had a couple people saying that, like, time to stream snipe, but they were being nice about it. And then they disappeared. So a part of me thinks I beat this guy, scored some goals with Via and CURLER. They thought, oh, I'm going to beat him because he's newer to the game, and maybe they were on here trying to give me advice or something. And then I beat him, and then they got pissed and came and said stuff. Or B, somebody else beat him with these players that I have too, and they came and took it out on me. I don't know. Very interesting, though. So, with that being said, I'm going to release a video on this, but utilize, this is so important for all my newcomers, utilize this mode versus AI. Alright, as I'm building up, I'm in Division 3 now, and then I'm going to go PvP, but I'm going to play one game because I haven't played it yet in Division 3. This AI is good, and they play regular football, right? You go from being able to whoop them in, like, let's say Division 6, and I'm sure 7, 8, 9, 10 are even easier, but you go from being able to whoop them to, like, decently, you know, you're going to win if you play well, but if you just try to BS around, they'll get you type of stuff. So now I have a feeling that D3 is going to be pretty good teams. I'm going to show you guys that. Then I'm going to get into PvP. But same lineup is what we're going for. Okay. And they take real teams. This is what I like about this, that they don't do in events. They take the real teams. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, I need you now more than ever. Time to put my heart back together. Search the world like forever just to find out your ways better. Oh Lord. Happy Easter Sunday to all. Alright, so let's see what we got. Game plan. So let's see the opponent. Alright, see? Better team overall than a lot of the teams you played before, just like little standard league teams. So he's got a pretty good Mbappe, good Messi, Van Dizzy and Bastizzi, with T-A-A Izzy, Edersizzy. I just sold that Ederson, by the way, because I have Big Chizzy. He's got Trinkizzy, as well as Koopamini and Demizzy, and Najizzy. Alright, let's see how we do. This is going to be a pretty good game. I don't know the difficulty level, as it doesn't say, but this is definitely the toughest team I've played so far in AI, and I'm almost positive this is going to be at a higher level too. So this game will be tough. I have no doubt in my mind. Good D. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What in the hell happened there, boys? That was kind of conky donkey bonky, whatever you want to call it, but it was corny. I don't know what happened there. It's AI, so we're definitely not going to catch ourselves just... We're going to try to play this out of pressure. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but these AI games can definitely, most definitely have like lag to them, dude. And there's no doubt in my mind it has to do with the stream, because it feels so different off stream, so that part kind of sucks. But luckily the PvP games don't, and that's because of how they do it. They explain it too, by the way. They explain in that release video, so if you ever want to know, go look at that, and it tells you what I'm talking about. There's a reason this feels choppy in this versus AI mode compared to PvP. So that's actually better. At least it's not like, you know, the PvP mode feels crappy and the AI mode, you know, the AI mode just feels better when I'm not streaming. Come on, Messi. Goal! See, like he said, somebody said, well, oh, you're looking for better angles. You're supposed to look for better angles across. If a team's not pressing you, if they're sitting back and that's what they're giving you, crosses, of course you're going to go for crosses. But guess what? Against a user team, if you're getting a bunch of crosses off and they don't want you to, they're going to come out and have to mark you, and that's when you're open down the center. Dude, that's how football works. Come on, Messi. Goal! My goodness, terrible shot. Yeah, so this is absolutely good football games, and oh crap, in Division 3, boys. I mean, there's no doubt as a newcomer, you can have your hands full playing. Oh, come on, Kohler. Playing Division 3. Oh, there's the stopping again. So all I did, so to beat the stopping by Gattuso, I switched off of him. And then pressed pressure. But he did the stop thing again. He just sat there going sideways. I can't figure out, other than switching off of them and then just going pressure with them. That's the only way I've been able to see to combat it. But sometimes in the position you're in, that's easier said than done to do. There's no rhyme or reason for when it's going to happen. So I'm hoping whatever that is, it gets fixed. Come on. Come on. Oh, good shot, Villa. Our ball. Very good game. For any newcomers, you can absolutely come and enjoy this and try to see how far you could climb. You know, for you it might be Division 4, Division 5, we'll see, but this is no joke. Oh! Go! Oh my god, no way that just happened, guys. Oh man, I got too excited on both of them. Wow, I messed that up bad, guys. My finishing got... I ended up trying to hit bombs on both of them. Stupid. Totally on me, not the game at all. 100% on me. I should have finished those much lighter because I know how the game works with that. Beautiful football, by the way. Ah! Stupid laggy Lagson. Beautiful football, though. Good way to read it. Read that one like a book. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's the stop thing again with Gattuso again. Alright. And he started running. I just can't figure it out. Come on, you gotta come too. Good. Maldini, beautiful. Good ball. Holy ball. Holy ball. Come on, Cruyff, you're in. Damn, I should have. Double tap square there. Oh, no corner? What a ball, by the way.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
What a ball. All right. And so, we're going to look like this. We're going to go Gnabry out wide. Okay. Bring you to CMF. David Villa, you're here. Kohler, you're here. And then I want an attacking midfielder here. And I think Schneider, with how heavy the game is right now, would do good here as an AMF. Alright. And then remember, I got Zanetti coming up this side to cross too. So I'll keep Kohler dead in the center, because I want Zanetti to have room to come up here. So I'm going to go like this. Down the middle. Clear space for Zanetti. Remember, he's overlapping. And then use these triangles right here, because he's got the middle pretty smushed. So if I can get everything centered around here and then open up the field for Zanetti. So you see we got this triangle here and this triangle here. Those are the main three triangles we're looking at. Keep people off of Gnabry, or if they have to go mark him right, that will take a player out of these two triangles. And then they'll have to worry about Zanetti too. So let's see how this works out.
Substitution on the field. Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 17, Serge Gnabry. Schneider.
Good. Come on, Valley. Goal. Oh. But yeah, so it's just like if you're playing a user player there, and they're clustered in the middle, and you can get them to open up by crossing, or better yet, if they don't come cover you on the wings, of course you should utilize the crossing. Why wouldn't you do that? If you have the ability and you have someone who can head the ball in, why wouldn't you do that? That's crazy not to. Good, good. Good, all the way through. Ah, his winger recovered before I could do anything. Go, oh, get in.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
Oh, should went maybe on the ground there. Oh, cooked. Good. Good. Boom. Through. Good. Come back. Good. Good. Come on. Aw, you little prick. Nabry, why didn't you go for that? Good. Oh, I know you guys saw him. He was wide open. I was supposed to go Nabry. Alright, yeah, we gotta check defensively, see where we're at.
Substitution in progress.
Not bad, because they haven't really pushed themselves too much. Let's get McAllister in there as a box-to-box. Let's get McAllister in there as a box-to-box over Beckenbauer, who's another orchestrator. He'll work his ass off, and that's kind of what we need right now. In a tight game. Oh my god. He tricked me, dude. I don't know if you guys saw that little... He acted like he was coming forward. That was pretty good. Oh my god, here it is. Got it. Golazo! If you can't defend that, that's on you, baby. That's on you, baby. That's on you, baby. Look at this. Bada bing. By the way, when I was spinning for David Villa, now one person was going, you gotta get him, you gotta get him. You know, there's people saying like, oh, this isn't, you know, they aren't meta, this and that. Bro, I literally got this man because he's a legendary striker, so is Suarez. And Suarez was the main one I wanted. If you remember, I went for him first. Didn't once look at the Blitz Curler. Is it sick? Yes, but I don't think these were a problem until they became a problem. Someone tell me. Meaning it's not like people were out there going, like CURLER, everyone was like, dude, CURLER's going to be the best. Get ready for headers, and all this. That would have been sick to score one as I was talking about it from an edge crosser. But, bro, none of that stuff I've ever had problems with. Now, you're going to see me as I'm playing, though. If I eat my words, you know I always will say it. I'll be like, dude, I was wrong, man. These damn curlers. If it's replacing skill, then it's a problem. But I don't see how it's replacing skill. I see that you have to have skill to get the ball there to do these things. But you guys let me know. I don't see it as an exploit like you run around in a circle. Like, try to run around in a circle like UFL with David Villa just to get a curler off, you're going to get the ball stripped from you every single time. Golazo, baby! Try to just cross the CURLER against these better teams. You're going to get beat every single time. They're going to man mark CURLER, and then you're just going to give them the ball. Or they're going to man mark your wingers, one winger or both, and not even have to touch CURLER and just steal the ball from you every time you go for that same thing. But yeah, that's my take on it. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say anything about it. And I think what happened was people didn't expect Villa to be that good, because didn't they nerf the blitz curler? If I remember correctly, because a couple other players came out in between then. Now, were they as high profile as the David Villa? No. But one like a Brazilian league player and another came out. Oh, was there a blitz? No, there wasn't. Maybe there was. I can't remember if there's a blitz curler in that release with like Nabry in them. Maybe there wasn't. But wasn't there a blitz curler? Mbappe. I didn't go for him. I didn't spin for him. It was kind of early on around the Maldini and them. I think there's a Showtime blitz curler Mbappe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, definitely play the Verse AI League, guys. It is well worth it, especially as you climb up. These games start to get, I mean, you will no doubt get good games from the AI where you can absolutely practice. 100%. But yeah, if you didn't go for CURLER as an aerial threat, you're crazy. Because I feel like in eFootball, especially with how the pressure can be, right? Or laggy games, let's say. Dude, that aerial presence is huge to have up top. It's literally why I went deep for Torres, just to have an option. Now, I know there's an offline Torres. He just wasn't as good. But this one has everything I need, all the tools. And I was able to change his build up to where his heading wasn't terrible. Because his heading was terrible. It was like 70 initially. And they gave him like speed and stuff. But I learned CURLER's 78 speed, and he's plenty fast enough, dude. I learned, like, I'm not saying speed doesn't matter like when Vinny's running down the wing or Mbappe, but I do know that it's not like in the normal sense, because like CURLER's fine with 78 pace. More than fine. Because I guess his strength makes up for it in his long stride, being 202 cm. So we pull out the victory here. Let's hope we carry it into PvP. Let's test this theory out as we climb divisions. First game in Division 4, PvP coming next. Start out Division 3 with a victory here in the Verse AI division. Gotta love it. $12.37. So 37 points. That's all I got. Wow. Damn, there's somebody already at 2,000, guys. Is that insane? It's mainly PlayStation, I've learned. At least the top players are mainly, let's see, that's 2 cross-platform, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 out of 50, 10 in the top 50, 11 in the top 60, 16 in the top 70. So, way more PlayStation players are at least at the top of the game, for whatever that means. Alright. Here we go. Let's see the number 1 player over here, 2,000. Damn, do these players just literally do nothing 24 hours a day but just grind? Ace and L7B. Let's see if these players are in both. Ace and L7B. DRX test. I would love to see Ace and L7B. Nope. Of course, not both. Huh. Highest for say I division. Okay, beautiful. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I know. Dude, there's a lot of players that just don't like how stiff he feels and all that too, you know what I mean? So I just don't get it. This is the first I've heard about it. It's kind of crazy. Where people are like, CURLER and David Villa, CURLER and David Villa, CURLER and curlers. Now they're saying curlers, but I hadn't heard it once until this David Villa is now killing it. Okay, let's do it. So there's the game plan. That's what we go with. I'll tell you what, I'm instead of going both SS or both AMF, that side's a. Let's try this. Cruyff coming back. Messi cheating up a bit. I can't go any. No, I want a more center because. Alright, let's try this. In case you didn't notice, I changed one of my fake faux wingers, whatever you want to call it, to AMF, one to Shadow Striker. We'll keep our orange on. First game, Division 4. Oh, he got the Drogba. He rolled for him, so he's going crosses. So this is the... See, so now you guys see what I was talking about. So Gnabry, so on his right, so then boom. Tactics, individual instructions. So I'm going to go type marking on, hold on. Type marking on Gnabry and Pierre. Type marking on Gnabry. No, we're not even going to do that. We're going to go in and play. So this is what I was talking about with the double wingers. This is what I was talking about. He's going to be coming up my left side. My Maldini side. So that's perfectly fine. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Let's do it. I'm trying to mark them out of this game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match.
They're obviously looking for Bullet, Drogbeezy, who he got from that chance steal or whatever you want to call it. Go, you're through. Oh, no way. I rushed it. He did good defending that. Good. Come on, Kohler, out wide. Good. Flick it. Unlucky. Come on, Pirlo. Good. Good. Flick it on. Good. Touch. Hit. Yes. Oh, my God, Messi. I should have done a fake shot, guys. I should have done a fake shot. Fake shot touch. There's several things I could have done there. Good D, manual. In case you didn't notice, it was manual. Bad decision there by me. Good. Come on, Kohler. Good. Offsides. Bear, what are you doing? What are you playing with? You little shit. Come on, Messi. You're in. Oh. Get out of here. No way. Trash goal every time, boys. That's what you gotta worry about in this stupid thing. I cleared it, and it wouldn't let me clear it yet, so that's alright. It is what it is. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. So there you go. Has nothing to do with curlers or anything. This is exact. Notice I said it before I played this. The trash. Actually, I posted it too. Trash, no skill. Go out to one wing, but he didn't even cross. Well, he did a crosshair, but then I went to go one time clear and I couldn't. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a goal back like this. Let's see what we can do here. Should have scored already too anyway. But yeah, these trash players, this is just what they do. It's exactly what I said in my comments. This is exactly what I said since day one. Pressure you, through ball, scored. And this one, or what was the second one I said? Yes, I agree if players just go a bunch of wingers on one side and try to cross it. Ding, ding, ding. I'm facing it right here. It has nothing to do with any curlers. It has nothing to do with just headers. It's the pressure. And then what did I say? They either try to steal it from you and go shoot, or through ball and just shoot. It's the one no-skill nonsense thing that you got to deal with in eFootball. And now, I'm assuming, let's go look. He's going to go all defensive. We'll see. Actually, you know what I'm going to try to take advantage of? His right side is go left side. So watch this. So go left side. I'll do the same thing, my man. There you go, buddy. Two can play this. Two can play this. Alright, let's play. Little bitch.
Substitution on the field. Johan Cruyff. Number 10. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 17. Serge Gnabry. Number 13.
Oh, how did he clear it so good? So quick. How did my guy not clear it that quick? It's exactly how he scored. Joker. I just wondered some of these things, man. Can't believe somebody had the audacity to say that to me about the meta shit. That's hilarious. If you don't think I'm anti-meta, then watch this game. I wish that one player who said that was on here. You want to see rat ball? This is rat ball. Trying to say that I'm doing this shit is crazy. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna come at you all game like this, bitch. Let's see how you like it. It's fine. Oh shit, offsides. You know I need you now like forever. Good, come on. God dang it. Too close to the keeper. Yeah, we're coming at you all game, and then when you finally are worried about the wing, I'm going to come right up the middle at you. Nice try, bitch. Come on, flick it. Alright. Such a trash player with the trash. But this is what we're going to do. Because if not, he's just going to do it to me. Might as well take advantage of it.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
He's out. He did too many timeouts. He doesn't have time to switch up, so when I want to switch, he's screwed. He's going for rebounds. I'll learn all this stuff, though. The one place oh my God. The one place I did good, the one thing I did good is saying it before, because if I didn't, people would easily be like, well, you're not, now you're saying that because you lost this game. Dude, I literally said it coming into the game on this stream and on post, so I'm so glad I called it. But yeah, it's this same nonsense. It's not even football, dude. It's not even football. Alright, let's go. It's not even football. It's literally you tried to play football. You got your ass beaten, so you came up with some wonky shit. But I'm going to figure out how to beat it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's not a way to beat it. Like here. Come on. Man, the wrong player got that. Through ball. All sides. See, dude? You don't even know how to build up. He had a favorable opportunity right there. Play feet and get around. Good. Perfect. Should have done. Jesus. Goofy ass shit. That's all it is. Just bouncy. Okay, come on. That's when he's dangerous, when that ball starts bouncing around in there. So that's where I got to get it out. Clearly. Get out of here with that. Arojo's got you all day. How is he so good at getting all the rebounds over and over and over? So he sometimes, you notice how he shoots for rebounds? Come on, Flick. You're in. Come on, Zanetti. See what? It drives me crazy. There's no doubt there's some little stuff I'm missing. You know? You're in. Good. Oh, see, how does he end up with that there? That's pure luck, or? Alright, let's see what we got here. Go! Corner. Is that a corner? Corner. Let's go. Come on, flick it. Flick it. There it is. Oh, that's how I scored the winner with Beckenbauer too, but it was closer. I should have done the 6-yard box. I mean, I am still having fun playing this, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's kind of fun thinking about how to beat it. You know what I mean? Which, honestly, some of it might have just been overthinking him instead of worrying about me doing my own thing. Now, he does have that corny-ass, like, he'll get these rebounds and all that, like that. You know, it just is what it is. Damn it, what is that? I gotta pause this. I'll be right back. Let's see how he got that. I want to see that corner after the game, but I'll be right back. I gotta clean this up.
72 minutes is number 21, Didier Drogba.
So, hold on. You can take it. I don't really care. Bad. 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 It's bad. Sorry, stupid puppy shit I have to deal with. But listen, so what did he do there different from my crosses? Oh, that is smart assist. He's on smart assist. Dude, no shit, you're right. I forgot. That's a whole different thing. So I'm not even going to get mad at that. This is what eFootball. I'm so glad you caught that, dude. Because you know what I was about to say? I sent like 4 of those balls across. This is what everyone should do against these players right here. You should literally just not even play them. They're just using smart assist. Who cares? I figured that, dude. And notice that I got outplayed them. Notice that I got 100 different chances. And my only thing was, why is my superior players not winning these balls? How come I can't clear the ball out faster? Well, boom, you got your answer, Valley. I forgot all about that. Thank you. Now you see. So John and all you guys who are wondering, this is a perfect example. Boom, I can't clear a ball out quicker. He does an auto fucking clearance like that. Like that. I first time clear, and it still takes a little time. He clears it out of the air. Why didn't my guy? Oh, smartest. Then I was looking at his cross, and I'm like, bro, why? I have a superior player to that. Why isn't? Oh, well, because he's got a fucking AI assist on. No wonder. But I'm not gonna. But that's some loser ass shit, bro. I'm not gonna do that. What's his name? Let's see his name. Kike Likos. Quuequlykos. If anybody can get him into the stream, let's see if we can. I love somebody go Quuequlykos. What's the whole point of doing this? What's the whole point, bro? You're not going anywhere. You can't use Smart Assist in pro tournaments. Why do I bring up pro tournaments? Well, maybe he doesn't want to go pro. Because what else is the point of getting all the way up the rankings? You're going to get, not to mention this player sucks. Because I was out playing him the whole time. I just couldn't do the cross shit. So, basically, when I'm crossing the ball, I was just going to ask when I came back from cleaning up this dog crap. My freaking daughter's dog, by the way. It's driving me crazy. But I looked at the header. I did the same thing about 5 times. But it was just that perfect downwards header and that perfect getting in front. And I was about to say, what makes that Drogba? Because I've seen that Drogba. He's decent, but not great. Well, dude, that's what Smart Assist does. It's a perfect cross, the perfect shot, the perfect angle. It literally makes the perfect decision for you, the perfect clearance. So when I go to auto clear, boom, I save myself a goal. So it's just a silliness. But if every player does this against these guys, if you see Smart Assist go on, don't play it. Let them climb the rankings and get to a point where some meta rat that doesn't, like some top-rated meta rat that like maybe plays competitive or something, so they're not going to use Smart Assist because they can't in competition. Let them just go play them and be like, oh yeah, this is fun. They'll be quitting by next month, dude. They'll be quitting by next month. Yeah, you're so right, dude. I could tell, though, kind of, because it just didn't even look natural, bro. My CURLER would steal that ball, and it would have been 1-1, even. You get what I'm saying? My CURLER, would have stole it. It would have been 1-1. You see what I mean? So this player, let's go look. He's got to be a low-rated. So look, he's a Division 1 player. Someone go get this dude in the stream. Let's get this douchebag in the stream. Let's ask him how that's what the point is. This is a actual, for one, he wasn't that good when I was playing him. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. It would have easily been 1-1. When I started doing the same tactic as he was doing, I was outplaying the shit out of him at 1-0. Next thing you know, he gets the Drogba header. Okay, and right when I came back, I go, what made his Drogba do that first? What made him clear the ball better? Like, why is he getting, boom, he's using Smart Assist. So now, this is what I mean by eFootball has low-rated players overall. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I'm hoping this community breaks that norm, but this is what gives eFootball a bad name. Bro, you got top 1,600 players, and instead of working on skill, you turn on your Smart Assist like a loser? What is that going to get you, bro? Oh, well, I'm going to use it to climb the ranks. Then I'm going to turn it off, bro. I just want to have some fun with... No, how are you going to get better? So if you get your ass kicked at Division 1 around 1,600... then how the fuck is playing with Smart Assist? No, you're going to use Smart Assist from here on out. They're not going to let pros use this, or if you can, then it's once you get to a certain level, there's no doubt that it's going to hinder you. Well, according to these other guys, I don't see how it does. I think it's a big fucking joke. But so you're telling me I should turn it on? No, like that's the thing. I want to hear other people talk about it. But here's the other thing I've noticed: some of the biggest content creators, like Medicine Ball and them, I just choose not to use it. Okay, but you don't speak out against it because they're sissy boys, and I don't know if they think Konami's going to make them dig deeper for spins or some shit, which maybe it's true. Maybe the Yakuza runs fucking eFootball. Who knows? But all I'm trying to tell you is that's why it's a big joke. If I was hoping that this would be like a newcomer where his top division was like 3 or 4, and he's like, oh, I can finally get to Division 1, which would still be such a joke because, dude, the AI's doing all of it for you. That's like literally batting terrible in baseball, if you guys know baseball, and then putting a T-ball thing under it, right? That's literally like your team sucks and can't score goals, so they feel bad for you, and they give you 3 goals in a row with only 1 goalie. And then you start scoring goals and you're happy about it. That's literally like you're allowed to have 20 players on the pitch and your opponent only has 11. Then you start winning. You're like, hey man, I'm doing really good. My record's 10-0. It's a huge improvement from 0 wins before. Bro, and this player got to a high rank. This is a loser without a doubt. There's no way anybody could say that's not. He's sitting in his wherever he plays the game at and pressing a button, watching the AI fix his mistakes and help him win. This is a loser. Period. So let Q here, and if anybody can get him in the chat, I'd love to have a talk and say, not trying to like be mean, but literally, here's why you're a loser. You're spending your time in a game, in a competitive atmosphere, letting your AI do the work for you. There's literally no point. You might as well put your controller in the middle and just not even play. And then at that point, you're literally watching fucking video game football when you could go watch real football. Once you're not making the decisions and not controlling it and not competing at something, right? That's like playing, you go to play blackjack for fun on the weekend. Let's just say it. Let's just say you love blackjack. You're competing with your buddies. Oh, this is fun. Let's see you know, let's just make that up. You're playing blackjack. And then you decide, you know what, man? I have a friend that does better than me. Go ahead and sit in for me. There you go. And now, instead of having fun with your friends, you're not even playing for money. You're just playing for fucking Monopoly money. Instead of playing, you have your friends sit there and win for you, and you sit there and celebrate as if you're winning. That's what it would be like. Like you're taking the whole point of playing video games away when you do this. But you're going to have a bunch of idiots like that do it. It's fucking stupid. There's no doubt in my mind that you're going to run across a ton of these morons. If I would have noticed earlier, I would have switched to it. Valley, if you see that, if you're in, or if anybody sees that, damn it, man, I wish I would have noticed it. But yeah, I wish that admin dude who's like, man, I thought you were different from these meta rat losers, so I'm not watching anymore because now you're doing the same thing. Bullshit, I don't have 3 wingers. I don't just go for crosses, right? Once I saw this player do it, I switched, but I didn't turn on Smart Assist. I didn't even think about Smart Assist. Notice that even when I went down, I forgot about Smart Assist, that Konami's dumb as hell and put it in the game. So, to that guy, good riddance, because if you think I'm like these jokers that I just played, then I definitely had to have beat you or something to make you upset, because the typical eFootball player is a joke. That's just the truth, and I'm here to change that. If you want to argue it, we can watch all these games. If you have losers using Smart Assist instead of working to get better, if you have losers that are playing like what that player was saying, oh, well, you're just doing this, that are playing 7 wingers that can't even complete a pass, what's the point, bro? What's the point? If you have losers that literally could have just triangle and X on their controller and just O for after their through balls, dude, there's no point. That's a loser. 100%. There's no skill. They can never go play FC where you actually have to manually make runs and pass and stuff because there's not enough AI assistance over there. They'd be lost. The skill part of eFootball, Konami shits on themselves and takes it away with these added bullshit maneuvers, with the added pressure tactics where you can't. I don't know if you remember that one where I manually stopped it and I go, look, manual stop, because it's so rare in eFootball. If you made it more manual, these losers would be gone. You would have good players showing good football, and your game would be widely regarded as the best football simulator. Why is it largely considered a joke? Why did Nick run the foot market? Like, he just had a meltdown, and John was talking about it. Like, man, he embarrassed himself. Bro, the dude has hundreds and thousands. He's richer than shit. He didn't embarrass himself. What he did was he shit all over eFootball, dude. And players listen to that and quit this game over that. Nick runs the foot market as one of the biggest football widely respected football content creators in the world, dude. When he sits there and rips this game to pieces, people listen, people quit, people uninstall it. You get what I mean? And that's why those, because of losers like Kike, whatever, and these other players that give eFootball a bad name. I see how good this game could be played, dude. I see how good it could be played. I see all the beautiful build-up. But guess what? You got idiots like those guys that don't ever want to pass and move and build up. That don't want to go for regular football. That want to use Smart Assist and actually cross. Like the nerve on that one dude to say, oh, it's just a joke. You can tell the players who are literal rats that go for, and then you have that one medicine ball doing it. Like, this is a tactic to win more games. Put 4 cross specialists on the left side. Make your player nothing but jumping and heading. Go get the tallest players. He went and got the tallest standard league players with CURLER. And that's all he did. And then the other professional he played was actually trying to play football. Ended up losing 4-2. It was the biggest shit show for eFootball. Like, it made their game look terrible. So I went back and watched that rant that eFootball was doing, similar to what I'm saying. Or that, what did I just say? Nick runs the foot market was doing. Bro, he did not embarrass himself one bit, bro. He's got hundreds of thousands. You don't think that a ton of players like myself and like many of you guys who are watching this now and also later don't watch that and go, he's right, dude, screw this, and then go play FC? Guaranteed. Or at least quit eFootball and maybe go play Fortnite. Because some players, like, I agree with you, by the way, is FC with their community is so toxic. But once you keep playing players like that, and this looks like it's going to be this is going to be one of the through ball games, then it becomes, what's the point? Then it becomes eFootball's a joke. That's the things that kill this game. It's the same thing UFL is going with. You can actually have fun. That's why at 1,000 subs, I'm creating my own leagues and cups to prove this with my own leagues and stuff, where you can get rid of these exploits and I want to show you how much fun the game can be. But the problem is that you have these players that destroy the game. So then a vast majority play a bunch of these rats in a row. They uninstall the game. Play these rats, uninstall the game. Play these rats, uninstall the game. Or just play AI mode now. There's literal people that will just play AI mode because of the good football. But that doesn't help. That doesn't help Konami, because no one gives a fuck about that. They would rather play their friends or play, like, compete online and stuff, but they can't. So it is what it is. We'll see. Like I said, Konami, they're like trigonometry, like geniuses, but they literally can't do 3 times 3. Oh, we're going to add this and this and this, all good things. Oh, but we're also going to make Smart Assist an option for every mode. Dumb asses. Oh, we're going to have this beautiful football, but we're also going to make this crazy pressure tactic for defense so that the meta becomes an absolute joke. Stupid asses, dude. Period. So now I'm sitting here full tilt talking about this shit, and I'm going to lose to some loser And he might be good, but I'm assuming he's going to end up being a nonsense player. So, I don't know. It just takes away. It's just so dumb because you can have so much fun playing this. And I guarantee you, as much as some players are like, shut the fuck up, dude, eFootball's amazing, FC sucks. I guarantee there's plenty more that are like, dude, you're 100% right. I guarantee it. All but guarantee it. Guarantee it. Alright, so now we go back to whooping this dude's ass. Here's what's going to happen in this game. I'm going to outplay him over and over and over. And maybe he earned that goal, I don't know. But I'm going to outplay him over and over and over. And then he's just going to go for through balls. And he might end up getting one, he might not, we'll see. Should have fake assisted there. I don't think I see smart assist. But now you have to worry about that every fucking game too. So now I got to worry about as I'm playing, because there's no doubt idiots are going to use it, without a doubt. And if you think it doesn't make a difference on how good you play, dude, you're crazy. Go watch that last game. Look at some of the clearances. Look at the pass decisions. That player would have never made half of those. Foul. So this is what it is. He's going to try to sit on this 1-0 lead the whole fucking game, dude. Oh, that didn't work out how I planned. Thought they couldn't come within a certain amount. Idiot. Yeah, now I know this dude has no skill. I'm still learning that shit, guys. I thought he couldn't come in with a certain amount. Beautiful upbacks and throughs. How? Can someone tell me what happened there? Can someone tell me this is a scripted bullshit again? Tell me what happened there, guys. Someone please tell me what happened there. I literally dribbled it all the way in on purpose after regular build-up. This is what I'm talking about. You think David Villa ever misses that? In a million fucking years? Give me a break. God, it's such a scripted joke of a game sometimes. Someone tell me where I'm wrong on that one. I literally made it to where it would be impossible for him to fucking miss it. Can someone tell me how a 95 finisher missed that on a medium weak foot, by the way? Medium weak foot, before you say, well, it was weak foot. He was uncontested from 7 yards out. Why would he miss that? I'd love to hear the answer why he missed that. Oh, he's on smart assist, 100%. Alright, here we go. We'll do the same fucking thing. Hold on. Here we go. This game's going to end up a fucking... I'm going to massacre this piece of shit. This is going to end up a goddamn murder scene, dude. Joke-ass bitch. I'm just turning it on. Fuck eFootball. Stupid joke of a game. Here, hold on. eFootball is a joke because of Konami, dude. Bottom line, someone tell me I'm wrong that this game's not a joke. And someone go ahead and tell me that smart assist doesn't change. Bro, the auto assist, the auto clearances alone gives them a huge advantage. And the big problem with this game, which is after you win the ball, they pressure you right away and then they score tacklebacks. Just like in FC, it's a problem. Literally, it's a fucking issue because they get auto clearances. So let's play this joke. I'm just going to keep it on. This will become a smart assist channel until I just crash this stupid-ass joke of a game. Dude, Konami ruined their own game for what? For what? They ruined their own game for what? Someone tried to tell me, oh, it doesn't make a difference. Bullshit. The auto clearances alone make a difference. I'm so sick of these eFootball morons that, oh, well, smart assist is for the newer players. Well, then the newer players should stay in Division 7. How about that? Because then they can learn to get better and be proud of when they actually improve instead of the AI making the decisions for them. Perfect crosses, perfect headers. Every time, guys. Notice how easy it is for me to score once I turn smart assist. So someone come in here and try to tell me, well, smart assist actually doesn't really help people. Smart assist actually is just, shut the fuck up. Smart assist is eFootball or Konami shitting all over their game. Instead of getting better and using skill, they ruin it for all of us who are trying to spread the good parts of this game. Guys, work on this. Here's a video on how I improve passing. Here's a video on how I improve my shooting, my tactics. None of it matters because there's fucking this joke of a fucking setup that makes my decisions for me. And all you idiots who are like, no, dude, Smart Assist doesn't really help you. Okay, well, watch my David Villa play this perfect cross. Okay, watch my David Villa not play this perfect cross. But watch me, all of a sudden, start dominating. Dominating. And I would have dominated if he didn't turn it on, if he didn't turn Smart Assist on too. But because he did, that's what it turns into, a Smart Assist joke of a game. Now here's my defenders fucking jogging again. I have no idea why. That's a whole different thing. Trigonometry specialists that can't do times tables. They have this perfect fucking game and they ruin it every single time. It's 101 with Konami, and that's basically what Nick Runs the Foot Market was saying that one day when, if you guys want to go see his rant, he honestly kind of goes, yeah, come on, go ahead. Thought he was going to quit. You damn near should, because you suck balls. And you're the one who's making it this auto assist mess, you loser. You're the one who's made it like this, you douchebag. Maybe you would have been better off not doing it, because now I'm going to whoop your fucking ass. And I'm not going to have any type of remorse either. You are getting your ass whipped. You're lucky it's 1-1. And I'll just keep it on. Now here's the problem. This is where Smart Assist bears toxicity though. Because everyone's going to have this. Look at that perfect through ball, by the way. That was a mistake by me. Retard. Look at this douchebag. Look how bad he sucks. All he's doing is clearing it. I got a half to beat him now. No matter how much you don't like what I'm talking about, there's no way you can argue that it's not a fact. Every pass is perfect. Every shot is perfect. Smart Assist. Now here's where they're doing what FC did. FC did this, and then now every player came in and started being toxic because they figured every player was going to be a loser like this player. So now they come in and they might have played other players that are trying to play the right way, but they're playing toxic because they're assuming every player is. So then those players get sick of it, they start doing the toxic shit. Then the next player, and now all these players that just wanted to play regular and put work in to get better at a football game and show the good sides of this game, all turn into rats. Now they're turning Smart Assist on. Now they're playing with 4 wingers trying to just cross. Now they're going for the tallest players, increasing their jumping and their heading, because now they have this hatred towards all these players that took away what could have been a fun, competitive football game from them. So now any players that weren't doing this, that weren't against this, now they are. So now everybody's toxic and you have another FC community. That's what turning on Smart Assist does. That's what making these pressure tactics and all this bullshit, that's what it does. Point blank, period. That's exactly what Konami's doing here. They put all this beautiful shit in the game, and then they ruin their fucking game. Point blank. They put all this beautiful shit in the game, and they ruin the game. I went for a one-time shot. I don't know why it didn't do it. There we go. So we'll turn Smart Assist back on too. All those auto clearances that they do, just press O. That's what I'm going to do. I'll show you guys. I wouldn't have gave up half those bullshit goals before. Oh my god. Damn, that was good. He manually switched his goalie. Didn't expect that from such an AI abusing bitch, so that was my own fault. Didn't expect that from such an AI abusing pussy, but that little settle, that was the AI. So here, watch this. Double trouble now. I'm going to try to make sure this player never plays this game again. Hold on. Here we go. David Villa, we'll put you out here. No, hold on. We still want to abuse. Let's abuse this curler, right? Since curlers are so strong. Let's get. Where the fuck did Messi go? I fucked up. Damn it. We'll get Cantona in over here, and then Kohler stays in. Oh, Messi, nope. I actually want to get Torres in for his headers. Okay. And let's get Beckenbauer in there. Let's flick it on to Torres. Come on, Torres. Nice try, douche. And if you wonder why it pisses people like me off, do you know, dude, people like me put time in. Oh my god, what kind of dribble was that? People like me put time into this fucking game. People like you guys do. Anytime you put time into something and someone can just ruin it like that, through all intents and purposes, what I would call cheating. And this isn't like lower levels like Division 6, dude. This is players that have reached Division 1. Look at that last player that was using it. It's a complete joke. I gotta go get him inside more. Shouldn't even have crossed that. I knew I shouldn't have.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Good ball. Goal. Oh my god. Dude, that looks so fake how he jumped up, didn't it? Ah, good. Through ball, through ball. Fucking so easy. Oh my god. Did not see him. That was my own fault. What the fuck is going on with all these misses? I'm kind of lost on that. Dude's holding on by a prayer. Good. I don't think I have any more left. Yeah, I do. Get Snyder in there for some bombs. Alright, let's go for it. Happy Easter, Alexandru.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Alright, let's see what happens with this joke of a fucking game real quick. Yeah, Konami, dude. God, they can drive you crazy, dude. God, they can drive you crazy with their dog shit. Good. Come on. So if you guys don't know, past two players playing Smart Assist, not like low-level players. The last one got all the way up to top 1,000. and they fucking just abuse this. The perfect passes, as you can see, that you get from it. And then you kick their ass the whole time. It becomes just a nonsense game like this. This dude hasn't gotten one. That was his first shot. That was his first time, like, anything. But the auto clearances, like right there, dude, that was the AI helping me. So I turned it on to show people how much it helps you. That was an auto clearance. So the last game, this player, the opponent kept getting these clearances that I just could not get to save my life. Dude, and I had a couple people come in here, people I respect, but they came in here and they were like, dude, no, it doesn't help you that much. Bro, trust me, dude, you're crazy if you don't think this helps you. It helps you tremendously. Even just the auto clearance part. It helps you tremendously. Tremendously. See the auto, it's perfect clearances every time. Perfect passes to your players every time. When otherwise you'd be making mistakes. That's how you get better, is you learn from your mistakes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whoa. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. See, he doesn't even know what to do on a 4-on-1. He doesn't even know what to do. And then I made my mistake too. Don't get me wrong. I made my mistake. Thank you. Thank you. It took the whole world to score in the last second of the game, though. That's insanity, guys. And I'm going to make him watch it if I can. So I'll tell you why I'm so pissed off about this. Yes. Look at this. That's the AI doing all that, by the way. I'm going to make him watch all this. So I'm going to tell you why. So me and this player could have had a good game, right? We're both clearly not the highest rated players, still newer to the game, clearly. Or maybe this player's not and he just sucks, because I'm noticing that a lot about eFootball players. And that's not being mean. You guys can go back and watch my stream and tell me. So now he's going to quit like a little sissy boy, which I don't blame him, because he's a freaking loser. And I'll tell you why. We're equally leveled. He turns on auto assist. Listen, if you guys didn't see how auto assist changed when I started using it, look, and now he leaves the game. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I thought he did. Listen, it ruins the game. If you don't believe me, go turn it on. First off, Valley had to point it out to me in the first game, because I'm like, why is this player getting just the edge on me every time? I'm kicking his ass, but he went for that all-cross meta, which is a joke, dude. It's a joke how players do that. They make up for no skill by loading up one side with all their wingers. You can only mark 2 players at once, right? So you can't do anything about it. They're automatically going to have an open winger, then they just cross. Well, I go, watch how silly this is. I change my tactic to it. And then I start kicking his ass with his own tactic, which anybody can. It's not a skill tactic. You just overload the game. You can't mark the players the right way, right? I tried. I literally tried to line up against it. Didn't turn on smart assist, nothing. So this loser goes for a no skill. This guy, I'll show you which guy it is real quick. He goes for, there's my connection, by the way. We could have had a perfect game, good connection and everything. Now, this is the opponent before I'm talking about. Then I'll get into this game. For those of you who don't realize how stupid it is. So then, this dude right here. People are like, oh, well, it's for brand new players. Look who's using it, guys. Does that look like a brand new player from you? A previous 1006 top 1500 almost player? No, it's for fucking rat pieces of crap that don't want to use skill. So I start kicking this dude's ass, which clearly, look how long he's been playing. I'm at like, what, a little over a month? With his own tactic, but he's getting these auto clearances where it's taken me longer. He's getting these perfect downward headers where mine aren't. Guess why? Because the smart assist does all that for you. It puts the perfect decision, the perfect amount of power in every pass, every shot, every clearance, and that helps you tremendously. Exactly, Valley. And what makes me mad, with all due respect, John had said it a couple times and a few others, but it was like, oh, it doesn't really help you that much, or no, it actually hurts you, or bullshit, how the fuck does it hurt you? It does not. There's no way having the best decision. The AI's not making a wrong decision. Now, to John's defense, though, playing devil's advocate, he could say, well, that one you just hit the post at the end. So I ended up winning that game 2-1 at the end, right? I hit the post, and then I think it was Nabry ended up tapping. He could have said, well, you would have shot it maybe to where it went in. Okay, maybe you're right on stuff like that, but overall, how many more mistakes would I have made, right? Let's say on that one I would have shot it differently and would have scored. Think of how many more mistakes that it helped me from making when I do that. You get what I mean? Just the input alone to get that perfect clearance. Guys, the input doesn't go into the game fast enough. You've seen the graph at the end. I had a perfect graph. I one time cleared it on this 4-0 one. I ended up quitting after the second goal. Valley noticed he was using Smart Assist, and I said, fuck, it's over. But this one, I noticed he was using it. Here's how you notice. The input doesn't go fast enough. And then you see all this different decisions, whether it's a stunning pass and this and that, where you know these opponents, like, come on. You can tell when they turn it on. So, I went and turned it on, and look how the game changed. Now, let's look in reverse. Let's say both of these games were no auto assist, smart assist. Who knows what the final score is? Who knows what the final score is? This dude, literally, it would have been 1-1 for sure. His player cleared one out that my player didn't, because he didn't. You don't have to wait for the input when you clear the ball out when you have smart assist. The AI clears it. Boom, they know already. So the ball comes. Boom, they're making a decision quick. When you're playing, you have to think about it, make the decision. Think, make the decision. No one's smarter or thinks quicker than a computer. Not to mention the decisions in the game. You don't have to press the button, have it go into the game, then register. The AI on Smart Assist, it's just like, decision made, done. Decision made, done. So it's just crazy. There's no way, though, that you could say that having Smart Assist does not. I just don't agree with that, Valley. There's just no way. You can't clear the ball out as fast as that AI did on that one. Because I did it. I one time, boom, boom, boom. Ball comes to I think it was Rojo, I go, boom. Or no, it was Augenthaler. Boom. And it still wasn't fast enough. His attackers got right on it, and boom, he scores his first goal. When he went to clear it out, bro, it went fast as lightning. That's how you notice it was Smart Assist. So let me tell you this. You have to make an input in the AI going to choose the best path. Yes, the AI chooses it. So I just don't see how you could say it doesn't help. So then, think about that alone. The clearance alone, there's going to be faster clearances. That helps so many players. How many goals get scored where you win the ball, but then you can't clear it fast enough? I see it all the way up the line. When I'm playing this game, I see it all the way up the line, all the way to the best players in the world, where they'll win a ball, and like some goofy movement happens, and then the attacker's able to recover, and they steal the ball back and score. And now everyone will say, that was a trash goal, just like in FC. But they happen a lot in eFootball because it takes a little while to power up a shot. When you power up a clearance or whatever, it takes a little bit. Like the power up times take a little bit. When you have a Smart Assist on, that's how, Valley, yes or no, that's how you notice Smart Assist was on before me, is because he was clearing fast as shit, right? Well, you wouldn't have noticed if he was inputting it, or you would have noticed because it's slower. Just that fast clearance alone saves him from those mistakes and goals and stuff that other players give up. So you play a short pass and then it will play it long, right? Because I've had that happen. Like, you'll go for a short ping, but you never know, dude. They might have seen that the opponent was going to step, or, you know what I mean? Like, you'd have to look back. Like, because I notice whenever it does that with me, like, I was going to go play it short, and there was a defender right there, and then boom, it clips it long, and it actually goes to where, oh crap, the defender was going to take that and counter me. Yeah, the fast clearance, exactly. So that alone can win you the game. I mean, just in that first game, that alone kept him up 1-0 when it would have been 1-1. Then his second goal, dude, that Drogba header, he wouldn't have done no perfect stunning header or whatever the fuck where it heads it straight into the ground. I had 7 headers before him. He got right there perfectly in front of my keeper and headed it down. And that's when, after he scored that goal, is when you notice the Smart Assist. Well, I know there's a little delay. So I don't know exactly when you did it, but yeah. So anyway, so you go play that. So then this next opponent, same thing. All right. We're playing. I see the 1-0. I'm not letting it happen. That second opponent probably was better than this first opponent. Like, let's see. Maybe, maybe not. See, he wasn't bad, though. I wasn't far off. So he's a Division 2, been way higher than me. And I just whooped his ass. And here's the thing. If he would have kept Smart Assist off, I would have kept it off. Maybe he would have done better. Probably not, because I whooped his ass both ways. But he was up 1-0 with Smart Assist. I turn it on, I end up beating him. Some of these players, if we can just play a regular game, make the mistakes, we're going to learn, we're going to get better. Why in the fuck, if I shoot the ball far post and it was a mistake because the goalie saves it because, he moved his goalie, why would I want the AI to fix that for me and shoot it near post? Because then I'll never learn where my mistake was. If I play a short pass and I was going to get countered on and maybe scored on, I need to learn from those mistakes. If the AI is switching it, or at the very freaking least, you want to go do something, go play Smart Assist against Legend in an event and practice there. And then, okay, when I made a ground pass, it played in the air. That's where I knew I made a mistake. Okay, you want to practice? Go practice in events. But then, where are you going to test your skill at? If you use Smart Assist all the time, there is no skill to test because you're letting the AI choose everything for you. You're just wasting your time, and then you're making it an unfair competition. So just like what do teams do when there's cheaters in tournaments and this and that, right? They either the cheater gets kicked out, or they say this is dumb, we're done, we're not playing cheaters. No one likes it because there's no fucking point. It takes away everything you've done to work up to playing this game. It takes away every point in dropping. Like, what do we do? I'm sure you're the same way as me. I like watching content on these games. Here's what you got to look at. The passing, you keep passing right down the middle, and what happens is you get in this rush, triangle, because that's the meta. But if you just slow down for a second, right? Slow down for just 1 second, boom, and play a quick 1-2 here, or play it wider here. You're going to keep the ball a lot more because there's little learning moments like that. All that goes out the window with Smart Assist. All that goes out the window because now you got a bunch of jackasses that are just going to have to press X, and then the AI is going to make the best decision for them. Okay? It's stupid. And even if, let's say some players do play worse with it and refuse to turn it on, it's not going to change the fact that every one of us is going to have a game or 2 or 3 where they go in and they're going, mark my words, and they're going to go in and the result is going to be affected by Smart Assist. Make no mistake. Mark my words now. Now, whether you admit it on here or not, everyone's going to have game, more than one, but let's just say a game at least, where they can see where opponent's able to do something with Smart Assist that saves them or that hurts you, and it's going to drive you crazy because you're going to know that you actually were playing with your own reactions, your own skill, your own decisions, and this douchebag you're playing against decided to use the AI's brain instead of his own. And you're going to realize how big of a joke it is that a player that could be competing with you and could have a good game with you ruin the whole game. Mark my words. They reach, okay, short more than often depending on the other. They reach Division 1 or 2 without Smart Assist. That is the first season with Smart Assist on League. Exactly, Valley. Dudes, that's my point. That's exactly what I'm saying. Look at this. That's what I'm saying, because the argument some people are saying is, well, for newcomers, it could help them, realize where they made mistakes. All right, I could get on with that. But then I would have done, Division 6 up. 6 through 10, you can use it. Divisions 5 to 1, you can't. Or something like that. Or maybe Divisions 6 and 5, you can use Smart Assist. 4 to 1, you can't. But that's the biggest joke, is that these idiots got all the way. So it's not really people only using it for the lower level players to learn, to get better, blah, blah, blah. It's people using it to be rats. Period. Because if you got this high and you're using it, clearly that's an advantage. If you got this high All right, that's fucking high, dude. I haven't got to Division 2 yet. Top 17K in the world, top 18K in the world. That's pretty fucking good. If you're these clowns like this, or you look, he got as high as what, 956? That's pretty freaking good, dude. In 24-25, right? If you have these clowns using it, clearly it can be used as a cheat. These are the same as the rats in UFL that use exploits, and you go, well, why? It doesn't prove anything. You're using some cheat to win. Who cares? Well, I got the win, dude. I got the win. That's these type of idiots. This Kike Lycos and this dude who I just beat. Dax, how we do it. I think I know this, damn it's Riggs. That sounds so familiar, dude. I swear. I swear it does. Hold on one second. I think I know this rat from something else. Let me see. I think I know this rat from FIFA, dude. I'm pretty damn sure. I could be wrong. Hold on. That would be crazy if I can make... I'm going to check it later. I think I can make that connection. This damn it's Riggs. I'm pretty sure I can make that connection. Because I wouldn't forget that name. But yeah, so they turn it on, Valley. The answer to that is because they're rat losers. And because they're not really... They clearly got there with whatever exploit before. And even if it was skill... They clearly are rats. That's what they don't want to... They're like the same players that use exploits. There's no reasoning for it. There's no way it makes sense to waste your time doing that, but people do. That's these players. So, I don't know. I need a break from this, dude. It's just... You know, I know I can eventually get to the point where I'm good enough. Hold on, wait 1 second. Give me 1 second. I know I can eventually get to the point where I can beat these type of players. I know it. But the problem is, and it's not like I'm giving up, I'll still do it, but the reason why it drives me so crazy is that Konami, with as smart as they are, with all the shit that they put in this game that's awesome, how could they not see that this shit would happen? It takes lower level players and it destroys the game for them. It takes players who like working their way up and who are falling in love with this game, which is a good thing, right? Because why is anybody gonna waste their time doing something they don't love? Why do people play golf? Right? People get obsessed with golf. Bowling, people get obsessed with bowling, right? Same with video games. It's like now you get to a point where this is what you spend your extra time doing, and you want to get as good as you can doing it. So you put in time to get better. No different than people going to the driving range to improve their driving, or improve their putting at the putting place, or go to a bowling alley and practice, all for their 1 or 2 days a week that they have league games. Right? You could go on and on. Racquetball. Why people go and practice nailing that corner shot every time so they can win their league or win just their Saturday games with their buddies. Because when you put time into something, you're a competitor, you want to compete. That's where cheaters take away, because all that hard work, all that effort you put in, all the time you spend watching videos to train this, that, and the other, gets thrown out the window when you play cheats or players who aren't competing with you heads on. Right? It's the equivalent of a cheater in golf that takes a couple strokes off when you're not looking. It's the equivalent of that player in bowling that went in to the scoreboard and changed a couple, misses to spares. It's cheaters, bro. It's not them versus you. They're using outer bullshit to try to compete. So it just ruins it. So I'll come back. I want to be in a more positive mood. It's freaking Easter. I think God's going to strike me down pretty soon. If you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. I'm fine with listening to it. But to that fucking one player that pisses me off more than anything that he said this. It pisses me off more than anything. Where he said, dude, I liked watching you because you were anti all the bullshit that goes on. Now, you have CURLER, you're crossing it to him, and you're using Via's curlers. What the hell, dude? You're just like these rats, bro. Do you see these losers that I'm playing turning on smart assist, putting a ton of wingers, all the shit? The true issue of the game, like my build of CURLER is not all jumping, all shooting. It's literally, I have him on the highest mode of double touch. I put dribbling on him. I use him back to goal. Give me a break. Not to mention, you can mark out crosses. Never once did I personally say, oh, dude, this whole meta, this game's a joke because of CURLER or because of curlers. I never once did. I never once had a problem with it. Not saying they're not powerful, but this shit that I'm seeing and that I'm talking about, that's the real issue. It's just crazy. But anyway, I want to come back in a better mood, like readjust, and I'm basically going to have to start playing like this, which is another nightmare. Because now I don't want to come in every game necessarily with smart assist on, because I feel like then I'm contributing to what I talked about, how I sat there and watched this happen to FC. So now if I come in with smart assist on every time, every player I face is then going to see this and they're going to get pissed like me, or a lot of them, okay? The ones who aren't using it. And then maybe now now 3 or 4 other players are going to just use smart assist. And now you have this whole thing spread and everyone hates everyone because they're like, you're just using smart assist, or you're just, just like if I all of a sudden played 3 players in a row that had 3 right wingers. So then I go Villa on the outside along with Gnabry and Cruyff. They can't possibly mark all of them. And then I just play it out and either cross it or play it out and dribble it in with Villa for a curler. And they can't possibly mark all 3 players. So now I take what could have been a great football game, turn it into a clown show, and just pass it to one of my left 3 wingers like the first opponent I played. And then either go down for a cross or dribble in with Villa. You think I haven't thought about that? Look, I'll show you what I mean. This is exactly what these losers do. You can only man mark up to 2 players, which, if you do that, by the way, you're screwing the rest of your pitch, right? If I take Messi and put him out here, all the way out wide right, and I take Villa, put him all the way out wide right, then I take Cruyff and put him out there, and I could even take Pirlo, and I could end it there, I could take Pirlo, sub him out for Gnabry, who, by the way, look, Gnabry can play left and right. So I can do this either side and put him all the way out, one side or the other. All the way out wide, left or right. Then, when he goes to individual instructions, he can only man mark 2, and if he does that, the rest of his field's screwed, right? So, and he knows that. These players who do this know that. Because then, if I pull 2 players way over, he's still going to be able to run in elsewhere. So I just got to kind of do my best to cover them, but the truth is you're not going to be able to cover all of them, okay? You're not. So then, it's not football anymore. Now you go out, the ball's moved around a little bit, they win it whenever they do, and they play out wide to one of their 3 or 4 players that you can't mark all of. Then, you decide, okay, is it Villa? Okay, run in, boom, curl it. Or do I just get it with Villa and notice that it's covered, so then I play a little dinker through ball up a little bit, and then Gnabry goes for a cross. Or Gnabry's covered, so I play a little dinker and it's Cruyff or whoever. And now I just cross it the whole time, and I'll have CURLER up top in the center ready to head it in. Simple as that. Or I can go one less crosser of the ball, and I could sub in Torres, right? Who's not as good as CURLER, but as you can see here, has good heading. So that's all I'm trying to say, is that's the joke, ratty meta shit that I'm talking about, dude. That's not football. When you're playing football the whole time and you're doing up, back, through, and then Villa cuts it and hits a curler, so be it. That can be defended. When you're doing up, back, through, and Pirlo puts a nice dicer right to Cruyff, Cruyff crosses it, CURLER heads it in, so be it. That's good football. You can defend that. There's a fine line. It's not even a fine line. There's a obvious huge line between the meta joke players that aren't trying to play with skill and aren't trying to really show how good the football can be. There's a fine line between that and then the people who actually want to play good football and who are going to compete and try to have a football game that's actually football. So I will be back later, like I said, in rant on that. I'm going to go get some shit done. kind of contemplate the right way to attack this, because it's too good of a game, dude. I like it overall too much, but God, it just pisses me off. So, I'll try to come up with a better way I'm going to attack this. Step away, chill out for a bit, and then I'll be back. Thank you guys all for your support. Let me know in the comments section if I'm right, if you think I'm wrong. Let me know if you have a good way to combat this, or what your approach is as you go into this first season, where you got all the meta ratty bullshit you're going to face, especially as you move up. But on top of that, now you have smart assist. So I'd love to hear your take on it and how you plan to go about it. When you face it, are you going to turn it on and use it? Are you not? Or are you like Valley and these guys who say it doesn't help, which I firmly disagree with that. I think anything that's going to make the best decision for you and change mistakes you might make. I mean, come on, dude. That's ridiculous. So, but yeah, I'm interested to know your take, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out.